The Bank for International Settlements is the place where the world's biggest money decision makers comes together, mostly in secret, to keep the global economy safe, fair and working smoothly like a giant control room in the world's money system. This is known for being neutral. It doesn't take sides or belong to any one government, sort of like the forex market. This is Khan Baba, today November 20th morning here in Iraq. Just like I said, al-Sudani is not the prime minister yet. I heard all kinds of people out there saying Pimpy doesn't know what he's talking about. Al-Sudani already won the election. They obviously don't understand how the elections roll over there in Iraq. First, you create a coalition and you try to win as many seats as possible during the election. Then, when you win, you try to form a bloc and get other coalitions to join you. There's a magic number they have to reach. When they reach that magical number, they are the ones to form the government. Maliki is really good at this. Building the blocks is his specialty. No, al-Sudani has not been appointed a second term yet. It's a race. Iraq filed an official application in November 2025 to join the Bank for International Settlements. The BIS is the central bank of central banks. There's 63 members including the United States Fed and the ECB, Europe's central bank. Filing the application means every reserve number, banking rule and anti-money laundering system has already been audited and approved by the BIS staff. That's heavy. Observer status is the next step. Full membership follows. Government advisor. Amendment to the trade agency law supports Iraq's ascension to the World Trade Organization, and al-Sudani supports Iraq's ascension to the World Trade Organization with a new law. They are trying to wrap up everything so they can ascend to the WTO. Sudani is in Erbil right now working on the HCL issues. Question. I wonder if Iraq needs to be in the WTO before they in RV? We know they have completed all the requirements. We have read multiple documents and articles on that. I think it's all optics and timing, and they are holding it to go at the same time as the value changes. Sudani courts Trump. I will visit Washington with 50 Iraqi billionaires. Mr. al-Sudani told the Times he would bring 50 Iraqi billionaires to Washington next month for an Invest in America conference to show harmony with President Trump's course. Wow. This is exactly the relationship we need to see between Iraq and the US. Choo-choo, the RV is on the train and coming down the tracks. Can you hear the whistle blowing? People have brought this to my attention. Floating the dinar could stabilize automatically and the value in the distant future between 3.22 and 4.25 dinars to the dollar. I had originally said I think that's a typo only because 3.22 used to be the old exchange rate, but that's if it was the other way around. 1 dinar for $3.22. Let's take a look at 3.22 dinars for $1. That means for every million that you have, divide by 3.22. I get $310,559. Or 4.25 gives me $235,294. You also have to take into the consideration the deletion of the zeros. I have 5 million dinars. Take the 3 zeros off. I now have 5,000 dinars. So they're saying 3.22 or 4.24 dinars for every dollar. It comes out to $1, 55.79. $1,176.47. Nobody likes that scenario. Remember, the exchange rate right now is 0.00076, equals 0.76 after you take the zeros off. So my 5,000 would give me at least $3,800. But what you're hoping to get is this: they take the zeros off, notes an exchange rate. Fine, I get $16,100 to $21,250. Sadani wins largest bloc in Iraqi elections but may still be blocked from second term by pro-Iran coalition. This means for the next few weeks or even months all the different political teams will be fighting among themselves, making deals behind the scenes. Sadani's future as prime minister depends on whether he can convince other teams to join him. The dinar change really depends on the outcome of this election. We need al-Sadani's people to get the most blocks. But Maliki is tricky. He's very good at what he does. His group of people have been in power for 20 years. If Maliki grabs power of Iraq again and they appoint a new prime minister, we're screwed, we're back to square one. Maliki and his people cause most of the corruption in Iraq. Al-Sadani was taking them out of being corrupt, moving them forward and doing what was right for the Iraqi people. We need al-Sadani to be in there for another term. The strength of the Iraqi dinar is going to be very high. The country is going to be able to have an amazing economy when things become cheaper in dinar terms on a global stage. Low inflation rate and high reserves and high gold holdings as reserves is phenomenal. They've done all the right things. Thank you for watching.